Good morning, Charles McCall, and I'm here in Poipet City on the Thai border, just down there, about a kilometer, and I'm at Destiny Cafe. I'll show you the sign in the background, which is a great place to have a coffee or to have a meal while you're in Poipet. And so I'm here waiting for a taxi to come and take me back to Phnom Penh. I came up from a meeting in Battambang to Poipet to take a look at some land that we bought. And so we bought 5 plots of land. Each one is 4 meters by 18 meters. And we put fill dirt on it. And so I have a design for the building. I'm going to meet with Pastor Vierick and we're going to review that. And we're really hoping that we might be able to start constructing a building next month, if that's possible. And so I just want to give you a brief report. The church in Poipet is doing very well. We're still at our old karaoke location that leaks when it rains. It's dusty when it's not raining, and the horns and big trucks that go by on the national highway. But Pastor Vierick and Lekana are doing a great job. We've had 2 services. It's part of our philosophy of New Life Fellowship. We offer a morning service and an evening service plus a youth service. And both of them are now full. The Sunday morning service and the Sunday evening services are full. They've got several outreaches to children and to families in the city. And it's a youth church. It's primarily youth, but that's how we started in the mid-1990s in Phnom Penh. And the youth are now in Phnom Penh are now married and they're having children. They have jobs, and we know the same thing is going to happen here. And so again, Poipet is a very fluid city. There is behind me, you'll be able to see, even though my face is a shadow, but you'll be able to see the traffic heading toward the border. And there's people that are constantly going over into Thailand to work, or they come to Poipet to work for a season, and then they move on to some other place. And so there's a little bit of development going on here, not as much as we'd like, but this is a key city. It is a border city. And it is a key city in Cambodia. It's a gateway city, literally and spiritually. And so the church is going well. We really feel that when we get a building constructed in this new location, it's in the same general area where we have our church already and our church meetings and a lot of our ministry. And we really believe when we get a proper building that we're really going to see a greater measure of growth. I can tell you right now the building is too small. We know that already. But it's the next step. It'll fit probably 150 people inside. We'll fill that up, and we'll see what God does next. And so I just want to encourage you to pray for Pastor Vierick and Lekana. Again, the kindergarten is doing well, has about 30 students in it. When we get into our new building, we want to increase the kindergarten and start adding 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, after school education, and we're just looking forward to some greater growth and greater impact in the city. We're doing great now, but it's going to be even better when we get into a new building. Pray for Pastor Vierick and Lekana, wisdom, strength, very tiring. Vierick is the regional coordinator over 3 provinces of New Life Fellowship churches here, and he's doing a great job. In fact, they're in Siem Reap as I speak, and we have a regional meeting with all of our regional pastors there, and we have the 3 churches in 3 provinces are having a children's teacher training. We brought Pastor Viet Mian and some of the youth from our Dolson Kai campus, which I oversee in Phnom Penh, are up here in Siem Reap doing teacher training. And so we're excited. This is a tremendous year for New Life Fellowship of Churches. And so we encourage you to pray for the pastors here, wisdom, pray for the finances here. There's always a need for finances in a church that has a vision and a church that's growing. Specifically, we have 4 individuals that we would like to provide salaries for. $100 per month for 1 person, if at all possible. 3 youth and a woman to release them into more full-time ministry to do outreach in the kindergarten and in the youth and in the music and in the women's ministry. And so again, from Poipet, thank you so much for your prayers. Thank you so much for your financial support.